What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of La Liga Career Mode. This is episode number 43 and we're starting today's episode off on the back of the game of the series. I mean, it was the episode of the series and I think the game of the series was the finale as well. Yeah, a 9-goal thriller. 6-3 victory at the Nou Camp against Barcelona puts us back on track in the race for the title after back-to-back losses against Real Madrid to us lose our lead at the top and of course our exit in the Europa League to Roma as well. We start today's episode off by promoting one of our youth goalkeepers from the academy. Looks alright, but long way to go, especially with that low positioning, and as you can see, 9 games to go in the table. I do think it's a 2-horse race now. You know, there's no doubt about it. When you look at the close proximity between the teams directly below us and Real Madrid, you know, with Atletico and Barca and Sevilla, it's not an impossible amount of points to make up for those teams, but I think because Real's stronghold has been so good since this season began. They won the last 2 titles and last season relatively comfortably as well. I think that it probably is going to be a 2-horse race now. Us versus Real, 1 point separated 2. We're behind, and as we know, crucially, that head-to-head record belongs to Real, so we'll have to finish at least 1 point ahead of them to win the title. We're not going to give up, though. Not going to give up. Big win against Barcelona gave us some optimism on the back of back-to-back losses in our first game of today's episode. Back in Andalusia, taking on Elche. Man, it's good to be back home after those last 3 games, and heading into the game, a winnable fixture, perfect start. Yep, 27 minutes in, we had the early lead. It was Elche that had the first chance of the game, to be fair, hitting the post early, but once we got the first goal, I find it happens a lot, you know, both in football and FIFA. Like, if a visiting team is the underdog, they get an early chance. If they score it, doubt starts to creep in. But if you can weather an early storm or an early chance and then get a goal yourself, that kind of changes momentum completely, doesn't it? So after we got the early lead through Suarez, I thought we'd find a 2-goal cushion at some point. Luis Milla almost provided it. His shot hitting the crossbar from range, and then 57 minutes in, we would find our 2-goal cushion. Jan, Bryce, Ateki making it 2-0 and giving us the double in the game. So at that point, our new game was definitely done. 3 minutes to go. Elche looking for a goal back, at least if nothing other than a consolation goal. Adamida through to Max Gradel. Nice little 1-2 here. Found him some space. Somehow managed to get through 2 red and white shirts. But what a block that was by Domingos Duarte. Absolutely brilliant block there to prevent a goal and ensure we keep a clean sheet, as Maximiano is actually right now only just behind Courtois in the race for the Golden Glove. I don't want to jinx it, but this might be the first time I've had a goalkeeper win the Golden Glove in God knows how long. But yeah, 2-0 the final score. We get a clean sheet and, of course, most importantly, the victory. And as you'll see, 8 games to go as we enter April. We're back in pole position, but only by a point. It is so close between us and Real Madrid. And yeah, I know that both of us have faltered in recent weeks, but I still do believe one of us two will win it. It'll be Granada or Real. And yeah, of course you can't rule out the great Barcelona, the great Atletico Madrid. You know, there's definitely still a chance they could get back in it. But I still personally believe one of the two will win it. Granada or Real. If it's Real Madrid, that'll be 3 straight titles in the save. I'd love to be the guys that end their current stronghold on La Liga. But we know, man, after our 4-1 drubbing at the Bernabeu, their team is stacked, absolutely stacked. We head into April here, a busy month for football, the penultimate month in the calendar year for football as well. It's going to be make or break this month, I feel. So, yeah, second game of today's episode, Osasuna. Ivan Toney's Osasuna coming and takes on Andalusia. He scored in a reverse fixture, of course. So into this game, my game plan was simple. Don't let him get any kind of space whatsoever around 18 yards. Yeah, make sure that Toney is completely isolated. We won a penalty very early on, but man, oh man. I mean, if you've been watching me for more than 5 minutes, you'll know penalties are not my strong suit, let's just say it. I can't score penalties. I really can't. Yeah, Luis Milla denied, still 0-0, and then from the corner, this header clips toward the crossbar and goes over. Made the brightest start, though, and I felt the first goal was going to come. I might have missed from 12 yards and then hit the woodwork, but I knew not before long we would take the advantage. Great little run by Suarez, but once again, what a save by Herrera to deny our Colombian yet another. Fantastic stop. It's still 0-0, but corner floated in, and Antonio wins it in the air and puts us in front. So this guy, I think he's 5'7", 5'8". He's not the tallest by any stretch of the imagination, But he scored a couple of headers this season. He knows how to win aerial duels, this guy. He wins a lot of them in open play as well. And that one there from the corner is his 11th for the season as he makes it 1-0. So VR with the goal, it's 1-0 Granada, and in 25 minutes in, staying in attack mode. VR sent down left-hand side, got our first goal, and then sets up the second. Rolls it across, and there is Unai Venfador to make it 2-0 as our club record signing bags our second. He had a good start to the season, Venfador. Since then, a little bit inconsistent. I gotta say, he hasn't grown a single rating either. Stuck at 81 over. I'm definitely thinking next season, regardless of whether we're champions in the Champions League or have catastrophically failed to finish in the top 4, I'm thinking whatever budget we get, I might like for a new CM, because obviously Rasheen is retiring, and maybe drop Venfador to the bench, keep Mia in the team with Ateki the Anchorman, I don't know. Even so, towards the end of the game, 30 minutes to go, Darwin makes it 3. He's come in for Nico Williams since the injury to our speedster. Done really well. Another goal there for the reliable South American, and that would do it. 3-0 the final score. Back-to-back clean sheets. 3 straight wins for Granada as we stay top of the table and we continue to chase La Liga title. And right now, as I said a moment ago there, it remains a 2-horse race. And into our third game today, well, let's put it this way. Diego Simeone's Atletico Madrid. Any chance for Atletico to get back in the title race hinged on them winning this game. So I said to Simeone pre-game, mate, yeah, you got a chance, you win this game. You can have a late rally towards the title, but it's going to be unlikely. Do you really want to see Ancelotti and Real Madrid win another title? Wouldn't you rather see Granada win it? Do you want to go easy on me? Well, heading into the game, I had a really tough start. Atletico, of course, as we know, they're a really great defence unit. You know, Simeone has a really hard-working team, especially out of possession. Everyone knows that, and in the game, it's very similar too. They're really defensively set up, playing a 5-at-the-back system. They're incredibly hard to break down. They've also got good options going forward as well. 4 minutes after the restart in the game, right, hadn't created anything at all. Duvan Zapata makes it 1-0, and I literally cannot break them down in this game. Milan Skriniar in their back line was absolutely sublime with his positioning. I couldn't seem to get around him whatsoever, and as we know, he's now moved on to Paris Saint-Germain. But in this save here at Atletico Madrid, I could not beat him. I genuinely couldn't in the back line. He was so organised and disciplined. And you often find, like in a back 5, there's always one, what you'd call orchestrator of the back line. As, oh my goodness, what a strike this was here by Garfez to make it 2-0. But yeah, you often find in a back 5, like there's always one player in the back 3 in the centre half, the 3 centre halves, that's sort of like the orchestrator of the other 2 centre halves alongside him, because you need that. I mean, it's hard enough to get a great cohesive defensive line with a 4 at the back system. When you're playing 5 at the back and those fullbacks are only pushed up a little bit higher, you've got to make sure that back 3 is in sync and then some. In this game, the guy that took the reins was Milan Skriniar. Yeah, 2-0 the final score. Borja Garfez doubled the lead, and Atletico got in the end. It was a very comfortable victory, I'll be honest there. They dominated possession. I didn't really have the ball for long enough to do anything in the game, if I'm being totally honest. And their back 5 just absolutely shut me down. Antonio Villar on the left-hand side, I gave man the match to Di Lorenzo and not Skriniar, and that's because, well, you know me, man, like Antonio is like my second in command in this team. Suarez is the guy I go to ordinarily, being the top scorer 3 straight years, but Antonio is my main source of creativity. Di Lorenzo literally took his paintbrush away and said, you're not painting nothing in this game. So in the following game, on the back of the loss to Atletico Madrid, oh yeah, how do you respond to a poor performance? How about this? Yep, VR normally so consistently brilliant. Shut down by Di Lorenzo in the last game. Bilbao, 4th and final game today. Struggling to survive. They might go down. They're only just above the drop zone right now. 25 yards from goal. VR says, yeah, alright, fine. Di Lorenzo had me in his back pocket in the last game. But look what I can do. Yep, 25 yards from goal. Potentially the goal of the series, let alone this season. 12th of the year, 2 in his last 3. Antonio puts us a goal up, and despite the loss to Atletico Madrid, I knew heading into this game with Bilbao right now only just above the drop zone, this had to be a turn to winning ways. Our form lately has been inconsistent. The loss to Real Madrid, the dumping out of the Europa League to Roma, that loss to Atletico Madrid. This simply had to be a win against a side this year horrendously out of form. Maximiano made a good save after the VR opener, but 29 minutes in, Jan Brajsateki also got his second goal in 3 games as our Cameroonian anchorman doubles the lead. And at that point there, I knew the game was going to be okay. Yep, 2-0 Granada, and in the second half, practically directly from kickoff here, looking for our third goal to totally rack the points up here, passing out as we always do. Crossfield out wide towards Carlos Neiva, our left back, rolls it through to Antonio, who really was looking back to his best in this game, beats his man with a couple of brilliant skill moves, rolls it across, and Mia makes it free. Yeah, he was shut down in that Atletico Madrid game. I'm not going to deny it. You know, Di Lorenzo literally got home, emptied, his pockets. There's the wallet, there's the keys, and there's Antonio VR. But in this game, back to his best, and then some. VR's creativity is unbelievable. So 3-0 Granada, job done. We would lose the clean sheet later on to prevent our third in 4 games. Tony Martinez smacking it in. I don't think we've ever kept a clean sheet against Bilbao. They always find a goal against me at some point. Martinez with a goal, but I knew it was going to matter too much. They had a late rally, but there just wasn't enough time here. You see Maximiano made this incredible double save. First on Berenguer, and then Gravenberch, the Ajax wonder kid. Incredible double save by Maximiano. Lost a clean sheet, but ensured we'd win by 2. Final score 3-1. 3 wins in 4, 4 wins in 5. Yes, the loss to Atletico Madrid was damaging, because as you'll see by the league table, we've dropped back down to second place, but it remains neck and neck. 5 games to go. Head to head is the only thing separating the 2 teams. This title race has been so dramatic. Barca is 7 points behind. I don't think they're going to make the deficit up now. I still think it's a straight shootout. Us versus Real Madrid. 5 games to go. 2 episodes remaining. Who is going to win it? But that will end today's episode of La Liga Caramba, guys. Big thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you haven't, drop a like. Much love to you all. Have a fantastic day. And I'll see you for the next episode of La Liga Caramba, the penultimate one of Season 3, very soon.